Okay, so I'll run this program. Oh, it's really so it opens the welcome screen. It's button 1 and 2 clickable. So button 1 is get started. It's clickable, and it sends me to the login screen. So now I can return, which is nice. I'll try the instructions screen. Makes its own screen, so I can have it here. But does it transfer over? No, it doesn't. So let's try this again. So instruction screen. So this works, all of it, allowing me or the user to get to like the login screen or understand how the program works. So instruction screen is multiple buttons clickable, and do they create a display message here? Yes, it does, but the title is misleading. I can't change the title because it always takes the bottom. Button as the title for some weird reason. So each button should display a specific instructive message. This is for the login instructions, but yes, this helps me understand how to enter my username and password. It helps me understand how to sign up, creating an email address, username, password, and confirm the password. It also tells me about the validation here. If the passwords do not match, it will validate the sign up process, but not get rid of the details. Reset password instructions. Once again, telling me how to do it and what happens if it's wrong, which is good. Main menu. I've made sure to make these all concise and easy to read, like really quick to read, because not everyone wants to have like this. This might be a bit too much for users, so try to make it as concise as possible. So I've agreed on what they did. Yep. Right, so I can close this. Ensure the user can input alphanumeric characters. So I'll get back to this later actually, because I want to sign up first. So ensure the user can input alphanumeric characters. Here we go. Alright. How to sign up. Okay, there we go. So it all works. Allow the user to click a sign up button that creates a user's account. So allow the user to send them to the login screen. So here, if I press this, it sends me to the login screen. Nice. If I press sign up, well, since I don't have any fields, this won't create an account for now. I forgot to add to this, but I'll just say 1, 2 sends user to the login screen, creates an account if all validation has been accepted. Okay. Close. Alright. What was I? So I want to make a username now, ensure the flawless validation rules. So we'll say James, or maybe we'll say Espinosa. We'll leave it as that. All fields are still required, which is good. Same thing. Password must contain at least one uppercase letter to strengthen against hackers and enforce security details. At least one number. Once again, making it harder for hackers to brute force. One special character. Ooh, that's not good. Don't know why I did that. Didn't have. What was it? Oh. Let me check. Is it in here? Should be in here. I wonder if it's in there. So that's kind of failed for some reason. I don't know why that's just happened now. It used to be that this would not work if that happened, but that's not good. What we're supposed to do is that if the user needs to have either this or that, the at symbol or period symbol, but we can say that this is partially good, this partially is good as well. So let's see, because we should have created so here, let's check this, the SQL. See if it's made any code. Yep, here it is. It's Espinosa, that's the one that I made. And the password, it's been hashed, so this is permanently encrypted. So where is it? Database files. Save user account data when it's created. Yes, it does. Database stores username, email, password, and hashes in the database file. Yep. So it's that sort of generates a different encryption, making it harder for hackers to get in. It is reversible, the password hashing. So hackers will not be able to see this in plain text, making it harder for hackers to take it over. Okay. Then same password is same as the confirmed password. Yep, this is good so that users may, because some users may forget about their password. So like, let's try a different one. We'll try like SP. What was supposed to be like you need this, but apparently I don't have it, so I have to leave it. Espinosa 1 2 3 4 5. Let's say Espinosa 1 2 3 4 4. Passwords don't match. Once again, if I were to just do that, Espinosa 1 2 3 4. That's good. So here I can show passwords to see what the mistake is, which is good. That like allows me to see. Alright. So reset password screen. Input boxes. So here done. Alright. So reset password screen. Input boxes. Enter input data. Good. I can enter all alphanumeric characters. Alright. Go back. Submit button can be clicked. Well, I was supposed to say reset password, so I'll just change that. Reset password can be clicked. Yes. Because that has validation. It's good. Return to login screen can be clicked. Yep. Right there. Click. Reset password. So it all tells about user about validation. So here is a validation. All fields required. I will try SP S. So this should not let me continue because I have the same password. So what I'm trying to say is that I cannot use the old password. Yeah, I can't. Okay, good. That's good because some hackers, they may already have like, or some people may already have access to your old password. So we don't want to have the old password and like create a false sense of hope that your password is safe when it really isn't. Okay. Click reset button and return to login screen. Yes, it will negatively affect. So we'll try before we do this. I'll try this. Passwords don't match. Cool. That fits this. The password validation where they're not the same. For now, I'll do when they're the same soon. Okay, ensure you cannot create an account from validation. So remove that. All fields are still required. Remove this. All fields required. Good. That's the input validation showing without the user overwriting data in here in this file. If I'll just do this. Right. Where's my file? Okay. The password updated successfully. I'll just like take a. Let's do this quick. Okay. So here we have the old password hash. So this should take us back to the login screen. Nice. Then if I were to close this and then reopen it, let's see. Oh wait, that's I just realized. Oops. Hold on. I used the wrong thing. Oopsies. Let me just fix that. So we'll do ESP instead. There. Alright. So, oops. Okay, reset password screen. We'll try this again. ESP. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, box out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By the time, so when I close this and reopen it, it should come up with different password hash. Yep. Yes, it does. Look at that, different password hash, which is good because there might be hackers that can you imagine they decrypt this, but then all of a sudden it gets encrypted to something different, which can annoy them, which is good. We need to be as secure as possible. Alright, so yes, this is overwritten the old password. That was validation. Previous parts of yes, this works. The submit validation works, and the input validation also works. Right. So let's get back to the login system. Okay. So where's the signups? I mean login screen. Okay, here. So we've done this input boxes. Yep. We'll just still try it, obviously. Right. Allow the user to click on the submit button that sends it to the main menu. So that's the login right here. I'll do this soon. I'll just test these right now. So sign up screen, login screen. Obviously these display input boxes, which is good. Same with this and this. This allows for, like, let's say a user, they can log into it, or they can input data, so they can log into this menu, or like this program. All right. Let's try the input validation. So we said esp@gmail.com, Espinosa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, before I enter the actual okay. Alright, so that shows that doesn't work. Okay, wait. Invalid username or password. Nice. Obviously that input validation is needed, so the other users that can't brute force it could weigh in. I should have added brute force code when it came to this. I didn't really add brute force code, so like I would have like at least 5 attempts, but I never got to it. So here the login is successful. Now we have logout, universities, degree apprenticeships. So here obviously, so this the input validation, submit validation works, which is nice. So let's go down to, we'll try the main menu screen first. Open the screen, degree apprenticeship screen, and close main menu screen temporarily. So open this, shows the degree apprenticeship screen, close it, and we're back here to the main menu screen. Open this, We're here, university screen, close it, and we log out, sends us back to the login screen, and the program forgets about what we do. Right. So that's ESP.com. Or like I was supposed to say is the program forgets that we are logged onto ESP. Right. Log out the user. Yes, that's what happens. Right. So all of this is fulfilled. Obviously, I haven't really said about this, but so here, validation. So the validation would be if I were to click next without selecting the degree apprenticeship. Clearly it doesn't work, so I'll select one. Same here, I need to select 3 A-level subjects because most degree apprenticeships require at least 3 A-level subjects. So I'll say this. I've also made it so if you were to select, let's say, business, or say BTEC IT, you use the wrong grading system, then it will ask you to use the correct one. Same here. It just reduces the problems that could come with it. So here it's good I have BTEC and A level, but for this, the GCSE subjects, I do not have any GCS or BTEC level 2, which is not good because in St Thomas More there are BTEC level 2 subjects. So here I have maths, English language and English literature. If I were to remove this, here it says mandatory GCSE subjects missing. Obviously the government, UK government want the people that do GCSEs want to do maths, English language and English literature because they are required. So if I have them but no grades, then first GCSE, 3 GCSE grades are mandatory. So I'll just say this. There we go. We'll try the others. Right. Extracurricular. So this says optional because obviously not everyone does supercurriculars or extracurriculars. I never did DFE, so so I wouldn't really need to do that. I've done student council for this volunteering. I'll just say academic clubs, right? So if I were to go back and see if they're selected and saved here, saved. But this isn't saved, that's the only problem. But here this is saved as well. So when I press generate report, it should display. It obviously asks me for your future reference, so right. So this should fulfill the some of the success criteria. 100% rate. So let's see the apprenticeship data because I should have. Yeah, this is saved to the CSV file, which is good. All here, and you can scroll down because maybe there might be a bit more that you need to see, which is nice. You can press close to just close the program. Oh, it shows here data scientist, A star. Okay. This is good because some students may forget about what data they've inputted into the program. Where is my coursework? Okay. Alright. So if I were to close this program, it should take me back. Yes. So university screen now. Maybe you have five universities with a drop down because obviously we need drop downs for at least 5. But if I press that, please select all 5 universities. I want students to pick all 5 because you never know. They could probably get into at least most of them. I've made it so if the user puts let's say duplicate data, they can't do that, which can skew with the firm, university and insurance. I mean obviously if they they can still come back. It's saved here, which is nice. What I didn't say was about how users can't pick Oxford or Cambridge because they can only pick one or the other. That's just how the admissions tests go. So let's say Edinburgh. So this should show, yeah, it shows the universities that have been picked here, because it shouldn't really show any other university because these are the ones that you pick specifically. So I'll just say like that, and then maybe we'll try that. We'll try like lower grades this time. I'm pretty sure that it's not supposed to happen, so there weren't supposed to be like duplicate subjects in here, but oh well. We'll say U6 for 6, and then extracurricular activities. I'll just say none. Obviously it says, would you want to save my data to the database for future reference? Press yes. Now the only problem is that this doesn't show other users' data. Well, I don't want it to show other users' data. It could be useful for some some students because they want to see what others got. But obviously, universities and degree apprenticeships, they both have like a standard when it comes to grading. So they might need like A star, A star, A star, or AAA. So what was that? List is displayed. Yep, we've displayed we haven't displayed other users' data, but we can't really compare it other than just use this acceptance rate. If I look at this, it's got like so much data, but it just doesn't appear at all, which is not good. I believe I saved mine. Yeah, here it is. This is my saved data, which is nice. However, clearly this is wrong. I don't know why it says 100%. When clearly it should be like 0% because well, the high universities require like really good grades. Alright, let me see the rest of post development. Oh, wrong one. So validation, if I were to just take this away, yep, grades are mandatory. If I were to take maths away, okay, let's say only maths. Maths is only missing. Once again, like I said, it's because of GovUK. They require us to need to do these subjects mandatory. Let's say this. First 3 A-level subjects are mandatory, and let's say I remove the grades. A-level subjects, okay. I forgot I did this. I thought I did this, but we'll say that there's like 3 drop-down lists for extra and super curriculars. Procedure, any list is selected. Selected and saved. So like the justification for that is obviously, like I said, that not everyone has super or extra curriculars, so this is not mandatory for validation. So if I were to go back, well, let's see, let me close the program though, open it again. If I were to validation here on I can't continue if I don't have a firm insurance, which is good. This because if I don't complete the validation, then it's going to skew with the data. So it's here, like all of this data. It's very unfortunate it doesn't show, but here you got grades. I've got like at least 3 A levels, 1, 2, 3. Okay, which is always needed, or like mostly needed for like almost every university. There's some universities that will require like, oh yeah, but that's the post development done. Well, to look at the testing data though. So this is, yep, we've done this. We've done most of it through down here. Oh,